Fort Lauderdale was once known worldwide for a spring break destination. The college crowd has slowly dwindled, and a more family-oriented crowd has taken their place. Located in the southern part of Florida on the Atlantic coast, its 11 kilometers of sandy white beaches are a perfect place to forget the cold weather of the north. The city is also known as a major yachting center. There are over 42,000 resident yachts in the city limits, as well as over 100 marinas and boatyards. This city of 165,000 residents welcomes over 10 million tourists a year. They enjoy some of the many fine restaurants and outdoor activities Fort Lauderdale has to offer. From sailing to fishing to just taking a stroll along the water, there's plenty to see and do in Fort Lauderdale. The city has also become a major port for the cruise ship industries. Fort Lauderdale is sometimes known as the Venice of America because of its 226 kilometers of canals that interconnect throughout the city.
Hook it through.
Yeah.
Come to the belly.
About 1/4 inch.
Yeah, about 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
That's what the perfect the J-bend is for.
Oh yeah.
And then just flip the hook around in a circle.
Right, and that's kind of a weedless lure.
Yeah.
And you can change your soft bait up anytime.
Uh-huh.
So the snakeheads, they like this
Yes,
sort of
they like
effect?
the swim bait. Yeah, it looks like a minnow swimming through the water, what they're feeding on in here. Nice, long casts. You gotta be up on the sides, though. It's the key thing, because they hang up shallow. There's one right there.
Oh, no way. Woo! Second cast.
You hold the rod and I'll...
Look at them.
This one's a little one, so we can pretty much grab
Oh,
him.
they've got like a neat little, that's neat.
That's what stands for the bullseye snakehead. The northerns are going to have a different color pattern, usually a black to a tan pattern.
Okay.
Your bullseyes are going to look like this. You'll see different color patterns on these, and when we get to them, if I get one, I'll show you what a female supposedly looks like and a male looks like. This is a juvenile right here.
And is the bullseye, is that the only one that's in the Florida area?
That's the only one in Florida, South Florida.
Okay.
In Florida, the snakehead is an apex predator, meaning they have no natural enemies.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Hold your rod tip up a little bit. There you go. Perfect.
All right, so we got a medium action retrieve going on.
Yes. Medium's pace, just what you're doing right there. You want to see that little tail, just a little ripple going across is what's attracting them.
So far, no snakehead.
It'll happen. Believe me, man, Amanda, you will get it. You can aim up just a little bit tighter to the bank line because they love to sit up in shallow waters. Perfect, perfect.
Oh, smacked the bank line. The snakehead is considered an invasive species towards the Florida waters?
Yes, it is.
And where do they come from?
Asia, Taiwan. If you can try to get where the weeds aren't sitting, they'll hang around that real good. Let me fix that up for you real quick.
Snakeheads are from the fish family Chanidae and are originally from Africa and Asia.
So what highway are we at right now?
This is basically the Sawgrass Expressway.
Yeah.
But if you can see that there's a channel that leads underneath it,
yeah,
and you can see how these snakeheads will spread out through the canal systems. You got little tubes like this with the waterways, and they just swim right into there. And now you got a pod of snakeheads that are living over on that side. You got a pod that's living over on the other side. And the same thing is connected from residential neighborhood to residential neighborhood are these tube systems for the water to go through, and snakeheads just swim right through them.
And where else do they land other than these canals?
Where else?
Yeah.
Well, basically, this canal system right here will take you all the way down to the ocean. But that's how they travel through system to system.
Snakeheads spawn as many as 5 times a year. It's believed that in 2 short years, a female snakehead can release as many as 150,000 eggs.
So these guys down in Florida, bassonline.com, have a huge knowledge base of these freshwater fishing. And I was using a lot of the topwater lures we'd use for largemouth bass. And they said, hey, check this out. We've got the invasive species called snakehead. And you can use this lure and just cast it towards the shore banks, and that's where they like to sit. And if you get that spot right on where they're sitting, they just smash your lure, and it's an intense fight. And it's a little bit different because they've got the snake-like body and they kind of roll around, and it's almost like fighting an eel, I guess. But they are strong fish, they fight hard, and they're a lot of fun to catch.
Stay tuned as Amanda and Captain Brett hunt the shorelines for a monster snakehead.